chicken dinners. Not everyone gets a seat at the dinner table. He's a down-on-his-luck mercenary from the wrong side of the map. She is an aspiring movie star / astronaut. And together, they're in serious trouble.
I'm your worst nightmare, Ribbit.
Winning is half the battle.
What's the other half?
Not losing.
Oh yeah, got an arm!
Pass.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
We're not in Erangel anymore.
Say hello to my little friend.
From the people who brought you Livik and Sandhawk comes a series of adventures never before seen in a mobile game.
I'm gonna make you pay. Pay for the whole load.
Payload.
Welcome back, team. Wonderful to have you with us here again today. Monica and I are going to be joining forces to call this, I think it's the final match now. It's going to be a red hot one, Monica.
It's going to be all the teams that are really at the very, very top looking to hold on to that top position because we have prizes for top 1, 2, and 3rd position. Of course, the first place is 10,000 UC per team member. Okay, it's not for the entire team, it's per team member. So the first place team wins 40,000 UC.
Yeah, that's going to be a big chunk of cash. There's plenty of things to spend it on at the moment as well. You've probably seen all the cats and things going. I picked up a cat out of the Pharaoh X suit. Very impressed with that. It rides my back as I go down in the hot drops, and I call it Little Potato, which is a great name for a cat. You've got a cat there in the background I can see. What's the name of that cat?
This one is Mildred, very, very old-timey name. But
Mildred, does she work as a maid in her spare time in like an abbey or something?
I think no, the volunteer who had her when she showed up to the shelter, I think was an elderly lady because her and her sisters were all like elderly named cats. But Bushka, did you know actually that cats were worshipped in Egypt, where this maid is in? And actually, I think cats are the only self-domesticated animal where they're like, oh, these people are gonna feed us, so we're just gonna hang out around these animals or around these humans and like domesticate.
There's a lot like cats, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just it's not even domesticated. Let's be honest, they're just really little angry things that let us look after them. Very true, very true. A lot like the way the game is going right now. A lot of little angry things looking after business. We saw Fate and Farouk going head-to-head, hammer and tong in the last game. Do we see any dark horses this game, Monica? Not Merms.
Merms. Me. Well, I wanna see Brazen Rover. Okay, so Brazen Rover, I really just like his concept where he, as a VIP, will bring members of his community in and play with them in the events. Usually, a lot of these other people, like Faye, like Dabs, they bring in these like their friends that they know, play really, really well and try to up their chances. I like how he just, really likes to include everyone in this community, give them a chance to play in this kind of events.
Yeah, it's a great call there. Good on you, the Rover. He does get around the stream to say good day and what was it? Oh, I just got the iPad on next to me in the room. I just scared myself. Bit of glacial M4 there, work from the zero. It's very quiet, these lobbies. Normally, everyone's blowing up with the guns and shooting and doing everything.
Turn your device volume down as they're just deafening with gunshots.
Look at this, it's just all jumping around, having a chat. Centering, zenning. Well, I guess there's not many people here in the lobby that I can see, but I don't know what that's all about.
Bushka, I did tag Faye in the Discord server in the between, right? I said she should leave some limbs for everyone else. He responds, I need UCM bro crying emoji. I guess UC is a very good motivation to really excel in the event.
Absolutely is. Now this flight path is going to take us to one of our most beloved hot drop locales, the George Pole Crates, South George Pole Apartments. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. There is not a lot of safe spaces to get away from anywhere in George Pole. It is difficult to leave. Oh my goodness.
I like that each of these matches, these teams have had a really easy drop to the loot sandstorm, right? It's not like everyone's kind of long jumping on the way over there. It's pretty much straight dive. You can see everyone coming down with you to go for the sandstorm.
Yeah, 100%. We've been very blessed with some wonderful, wonderful circles today. Everything's been pretty tickety-boo in terms of these drops. Very short and sharp. Going to be interesting to see. Anything can happen on these hot drops. This is the best chance anyone has of clearing these favorites out.
So we have two of the Emperor temples going around that are being carried by the sand giant, and up on top of there, that's where you can do the puzzles, the little tiles to get up to the ancient guardian, right? And the team that is able to eliminate the ancient guardian gets 600 UC per member.
Yeah, and that's been very good so far. Only one failure on that out of 4 attempts, but that failure was
75% success
duo.
rate.
Yeah, a duo went and had a crack at it in the blue. It was very tough. It was high degree of difficulty.
All right, so this one we have the closest one to where the Georgia Pole drop is. It's going to be coming up from that Primorsk all the way, same thing, Primorsk all the way kind of winding around to Zarki. So I think this one might be the hottest one that we're going to see a lot of teams try to go for that one versus the other one that's kind of a little bit further on the map. Maybe though some teams will be able to identify this left one is going to be really hot. So go for that second one where some other teams might not go for it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, if you're not featuring the eliminations, and if you're not featured on the wins, you can always get up on the top of the monument and get a little bit of scream time as we see Shredder, another Australian bloke, wonderful Australian blokes, just full of humor, voice, vitality. And Shredder's, where's he going here? I think he's going for the warehouses, actually just outside.
That could be the strategy where everyone might be going for the crates, and I think they might have it for free. They're landing right now, almost got onto the rooftop, but is able to just kind of somersault on in, get the loot as everyone dropped down into the crates, and it's going to be really, really hard fighting that many teams in such a confined spot.
Okay, this is hilarious. Everyone is at George Pole Town, apart from maybe 3 or 4 teams, and the circle has already hard shifted south, and not one person will be inside the circle when it changes.
I feel like the strategy is get on that second temple and kind of ride the temple inside Sand Giant all the way into the circle.
Absolutely. Merms and Co. are down at George Pole Crates proper with squad number 10. I think that's Quan, Deadshot. No, Bella Fox's team. They are looking like they're going to get a little bit of head-to-head action there. Squad number 6 versus squad number 10. But George Pole Town itself is just an absolute disaster zone.
Absolute disaster, but we got team number 4. That's going to be Shredder's team that's going to be waiting on here, and you do get to see that circle, kind of reminiscent of the first game we had today, right? Bushka, where it was kind of right on that coastal line. We have the Merms, though. They do get their first limb out of this match. They quickly go for the flush, and they said, thank you very much.
Now, this is Merms versus Bella Fox. We've had this already in game number 1. Merms taking a bit of a dangerous path here, pushing forward. And they are going for the limbs. I think they're going for the win. If they can get enough of limbs and get a first place finish, they are going to be situated very nicely. They've gone 2nd and 3rd so far. So there's no reason they can't do this. Only reason, obviously, is Mr. X Flip over there. And everyone knows that Mr. X Flip means the business. Flipper. Flipper! No!
Whoa.
Not the Flipper!
I feel like if Flip goes out first, Bella's going for revenge. If Bella goes out first, Flip is trying to defend here. But
Absolutely.
Merms and her team and all their animals in tow and just steamrolling through all the
It's
teams.
like a menagerie.
It's just like a farm here.
A foot falcon menagerie as they take the Lamborghini up to the south side of Crate. Ooh. It's all happening here.
Oh,
big M249 moves from squad number 10.
big.
Absolutely flushing everywhere. That's don't call it a comeback.
So he picked the 2 guns with the highest magazines in the game, right? A DP and an M249, and it's just whipping them back and forth. However, the downside here, and we're seeing here, a lot of reload time, but not lit. I don't think he really knows where he went, and he's not really going after him in this moment of weakness.
He doesn't have to worry too much, though, not lit. They've just got to make a decision. Do they all come back to this area? Well, you know what? They can't, because the actual plane won't fly. When they get dropped back in, it will only fly to the edge of the circle. It won't fly outside the circle. So Not Lit is going to be there on his own, fighting the remnants of Flip and Bella's squad. As we see squad number 14 now. They've rotated right out. They're headed out. They're done.
Yeah. Well,
No fighting for them.
Fortunately, Merms and the rest of the team that did get eliminated all had those scarab charms, because they just kind of automatically started getting readmitted back into the game. We see Ghoul, though. He is going for the sand giant, as we see he's carrying the weight of the world on top of him of the Emperor's Temple, and they're going to be trying to going for that Ancient Guardian kind of 600 UC prize.
Yeah, good on them. Why wouldn't they? Absolutely gorgeous stuff there. As we see, what's he do? Oh,
she tried to shoot this member of Team 14, but all she got was metal because his water tank is right in the middle.
Taff Garcia. That was certainly an interesting Uzi shot. I wasn't sure what she was up to, but the intent was good.
The intent was there. Just there's too much architecture in the middle to block the shots.
Now, squad number 16 already up top. They look to be there on their Pat Malone too. So no question they are in the driver's seat for an easy ride through to the final section of the map. I think you're right. That's spot on. That's a great tactical move. If you want to just get up top, do a little looting and sail on through easy for the first couple of rotations.
Yeah, it's like having a flying UFO, or in this case, a flying. Oh, we saw one of those scarabs on the wall there. Yeah, you can shoot them, and they will kind of drop down.
You pick up cash, which you can use at the shops. But one of the problems with shooting the scarabs is you don't need them to go upstairs. It's just for more loot. But as soon as you start shooting the scarabs, if there is anyone else up here, they will 100% know where you are.
Can you punch the scarabs?
You make a great point. You can see squad number 12. They've come up now as well. There's one member of squad number 12 being sent up just to see what the water's like. Stick an elbow in. Should we come for a swim? You go in first. No movement there. Have they heard the footsteps?
I think is that, am I looking at this correctly? The blue zone is coming in soon.
Samantha's trying to get up.
Man.
Oh, Samantha's
here?
They've gone up without 2 members. Is that right?
I have a feeling
they absolutely have. They absolutely have. Samantha's just taken out and knocked one of them downstairs. Can Samantha get the second knock?
Oh, no, she's knocked too. Wait, so Samantha came up here by herself, but has debilitated Team 16 now, because now they're taking this fight with the Guardian as only a 2-man.
Yeah, this is a 2-man, and they're going to have to be very clever about this, because that's probably not the best weapon. DP damage the second line. Yeah. Doing it by the numbers, though. The engagement in the sandstorm phase now. Behind. Go up the arm! Go up the arm! Go up the arm!
Do it! He's going for it!
Oh, what? He's grenaded. He's grenaded. I don't know if that is that. Where's that grenade gone?
Wasted opportunities here.
Oh, no, it did well. I'd never seen that before. Yeah. Innovative. Game changing.
Hiko and Lumpy are just down below being moral support to their teammates up above. They're like shouting, "You got it, guys! You can do it! Get us to that 600 UC!"
You're the best! You're the best! Play that Karate Kid theme music.
Oh, man.
Buzz on cleanup for the Guardians as the rest of the squad just basically, here we go, the arms down again. Go up the arm, go up the arm.
I don't think they know about the arm.
I'm so upset about them not going up the arm.
I like Buzz.
It's really triggering me.
Buzz is aiming for the eyeballs of the Guardian. I don't know if that was a weak point at all, but he continuously is just kind of strafing and hip fire right into the eyes.
Yeah, he's take out the eyes and the body will follow. Here we go. They get behind the pillars. They're playing it by the numbers now. Bit of synchronized jumpy coming up though.
Okay, the weakness.
Here we go. Synchronized jumpy. Nice jumpy.
Oh,
Good work.
yes, he got it though. Okay, so the synchronized shooting of the diamond. Again, I'd be switching to M416. Maybe he just doesn't have the ammo here to use it.
Yeah.
But this Guardian's about to bite the dust.
Yeah, they've done very well here. Despite being only a two-man, they've really worked the numbers. I mean, we might have... What is going on here? He's very close to the Guardian. That is... jumpy. Oh, that was
close for
very
comfort.
close. Come on, Buzz.
Oh,
stick
man.
the landing. Stick the landing, Buzz. Stick the landing, buddy. Come on.
Oh,
Well
he
done.
does get it. Okay, so they have to come around. They see the reds. I think they're just going for trying to do as much damage as possible. Come on, hit him right where it hurts, right in the soul. And now they're both behind the same pillar, Bushka.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful picture of team unity and chemistry? Two
power of
humans behind
friendship.
one pillar.
Okay, so, I mean, it's just kind of wasting ammo here with the Guardians that come out.
Oh, he
so
missed
they
the
just-
jump. He missed the jump. He's going to have to hit that heel quick. Forget the reload, mate.
This DP is just like the bane of his existence. All I've seen is him
Oh,
just
look at
reload
him.
this DP the whole time.
Reload heel. I can only do one thing this week. Reload the DP.
Do it. He has gotta be so low in health. Jump down. Oh, they got him.
They've got him.
In the nick of time. 182 seconds. Wait. So this
Everyone
is
downstairs,
over
like, triggers
3
the weapon.
minutes. Over 3
Yeah.
minutes they've been fighting this Guardian.
That is absolutely crackers. Great. Oh, here we go. Squad number 15 on the tilt as well. They're in the blue. They're doing this in the blue. So. No,
That
get
was
behind.
actually
get behind the thing.
that was actually pretty good placement from the Guardian as the player shooting him erect
Yeah,
a stone
absolutely.
pillar right in front of him.
Absolutely. Well done.
This is gonna be a little faster though. There's
Go up
still
the arm,
gonna-
go up
Did
the
you nail
arm,
the
go, somebody,
Let's
go
go.
up the arm.
I think this is. Oh,
Here we
he's
go.
doing it. He did it.
Oh, a
And he
bit
fell.
late. But he just needs to do
He
it
could have
quicker.
done it. I think this will go a lot faster though. With four players shooting at the Guardian, I think he's gonna bite the dust within like.
And they're not
1 minute
using
and a half.
DP28s too, which is
Yeah,
also
exactly.
a really
Not-
positive life experience.
Right off the bat, they're already doing it way better by not using DP.
Yeah. Bit of synchronized jumpy. Here we go. Everyone up. Yeah, nicely done.
So they still have a lot of Guardians here. They got Sandstorm's about to come through. This Guardian's about to bite the dust. I think he's just missing the diamond just a little bit, but everyone is taking. Oh my
They're
god!
in trouble. They're in
There's
trouble.
only one player up right now.
Yeah,
Bushka.
yeah. The
This is
blue
not going for them.
absolutely is not working for them. They're gone. They're done. Doing it in the blue like that is just, and you miss a jump, and suddenly you're behind the 8-ball, and it's all over. And I hope you got a scarab. Because
So the team that only had 2 going after the Guardian actually did way better than the team with all 4 trying to shoot at the second
Yeah.
Guardian.
well, team number 16, as we switch over to them, they're throwing grenades at each other, playing catch, and that is not a game that you want to
Playing
win.
baseball.
Yeah,
Playing hot potato.
there's a lot of squads up top here, and the Guardian's already been done, so you can't get back up. Like it's dusted.
They have to be able to see that in the elimination feed, right? The notification that this one's already done. There's no going for it now. They're just going for the elimination, thinking this is a really fun place to have a team fight.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure. Does it? I think it doesn't say which one's done though. So you might come up here anyway, and he's getting third party as he fights the Guardians. This is a tough one.
All right, so he takes one. He takes the second one down to collects up the loot for them, and
Lumpy's
I mean
down.
they still have 3 up, but they need to go for the revive. This is the team that failed the Guardian, right? Or no, this is the team that
No.
succeeded.
This
With
is
the
a
2. Yes,
whole
right.
bunch of different teams.
Yes.
This is just a whole bunch of different teams that have come up too late to join the party and are having a fight in the yard outside because they can't get in. This is This is not a good place to be. Like, I don't know what their plan is. The dismount will be interesting.
This Team 13 just seems very unaware of the angle that Buzz has because he's continuously putting damage onto them. I think everyone's just waiting for the ancient ruins to kind of on the sand giant. Oh, was that a pan? Was that a pan?
You just
They're
threw
out
meds
of
at them. I
they're
think they
out of
just threw
throwables, so
meds.
it's the pan this time around.
It was fantastic. Doink.
Love it.
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Oh, there's a grenade coming up. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Good work, Buzz.
I mean, no, it's good for Buzz, but it's like Team 13 just doesn't know how to combat this. They keep exposing themselves to this one angle that Buzz has had this whole time.
I'm also wondering what's Buzz's teammate doing. Like, Buzz's teammate is in slot number 1 is there and not helping. I don't know why. Like, waiting for a third. Oh, okay. There is another team there. There's squad number 11 is between Buzz and his teammate. And his teammate is in fact trying to get across to him. Oh, that's difficult. Oh, he's trolling him now. Backwards and forth.
Now they're working together, right? Having two peek the same angle, shooting at Buzz when he does peek on out. So here we are onto the other side,
back.
the second side of the story. Yeah.
And I don't think they've realized he's there yet. If they come out, there's going to be a wonderful bit of third partying going on. Buzz trying to draw them out as their teammate Phil, I think it is moving along to the left.
Just to kind of touch that circle, now Bushka has gone right to the same bridge as the first game. Wow, this is all happening in the sky.
It is too. And my goodness, there are still people way outside that circle there.
Yes.
We have a team there, number 8 down as well. But we're going back here to Buzz, who is currently just feeling it. Squad number 4 and squad number 8 are just outside the plains of, well, I guess you'd call it Pachinki.
Circle, yeah.
Yeah.
This is by the western bridge, by the blue stacks just across on the main island. And of course we have, okay. Fate, once again, 6 eliminations, 17 eliminations found from this team so far. And nothing is stopping them.
Like, if I saw them knocking one of my teammates, just being like, good luck, you're on your own.
I'd see it, and I would run in the opposite direction. Like, I don't want to mess with this team at all.
Good luck on behalf of the band. We hope you do well at the audition. So, yeah. Dab's YouTube, M249 sniping. One of the rarest snipes you'll see. M249 with the 4 times. One of the weirdest weapons. If you lie down with the M249, the recoil goes horizontal, not vertical. It's wild. Try it sometime.
You think like the M249 and the DB, how they have that stand that comes out when you lay prone. You'd think that would help at all, but I think it just kind of makes it even worse.
I've tested it. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. It starts going horizontal instead of vertical. So it just draws a straight line left to right. Beautiful grenade there on Taff Garcia from Crispy Bacon. Taff Garcia tasting a little bit of the turf. Dabs with the most optimistic tap fire sniping of an M249 I've seen in a while.
He's like, I'm going for the content.
Fate is knocked. He is down, and squad number 4 are getting the revive.
Has he been recalled? Has he already been recalled?
Let me just tell you now. Fate, I don't know if he has a life left. He's crawled in to say good day to his vanquishers, and they're having a conversation now. No, he's completely out. He's dead. Deadity McDeadson.
Oh, better than the Pharaoh coming back and creating this mode for all of us to play.
Exactly. He's deader than Disco. This is exciting because that has really opened things up. The last member of Fate's squad is trying to rotate into Malibu, just on the point there, outside circle at the moment, and that is going to make for an interesting. What do you call it? Podium. We're not sure how that's going to shake out, but lots to happen yet.
Well, we are having the circle close one more time, and this time it's come back onto the Milta City as we see the edges where Team Merbs is going to be. So they can get a lot of eliminations here if they keep their eye attention onto the beach side, as you see team number 4, which is Shredder's team, coming in now, finally getting into the circle, but team number 8 just lingering. That's that last player of Fate's team just finding himself a hole to hide into,
Really
and then
important
finally
that he
get in.
finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That 3-stack open top penthouse that Merms was in originally, I'm not sure if they're back in there yet. I think Crispy Bacon has actually jumped into that one and is now trying to hold that against all comers, or at least the one across the... Oh, Flipper. Beautiful return of serve there. Poked them back inside the window. Come on.
That was good for them because they saw that player run upstairs, so they knew that was the only window that he was going to peek out and try to find him at. Grows just getting last limb on the
last round.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. 2069, the King of Pachinki. He's back at it in Malibu on the point there in the Barns. Thinking about life, love, and rotations. He's going to have to get there. 336 meters outside the circle. Not a pleasant place to be in now as he starts to tango on through the shack, thinking about a big run across an open field, Monica. Nothing like it to get the blood pumping.
Gross is just cleaning up these teams, these solos that he's able to find. This is his second solo that he's gotten. Now it is Team 10 to ascend into these little blue stacks. And just in the distance, we see team number 7 also taking residence in.
Well, you can get on the roof of this one, and it is actually in circle. If circle goes to this stack, wow, okay, there was someone inside. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
that was a tough gig.
Well, you know, needed to get evicted first before team number 10 moves on it.
Where's Flippin' Bella? Where's Flippin' Bella?
I think
humanity.
I think this is classic crash and then ask questions later type of deal that Flip and Bella are doing.
Sounds like a Flip kind of deal. Yeah. Merm's team with 8 kills. They are still in this one, as is Farouk. Now, Farouk, absolutely the quiet achiever. No, are they still in? I think they're out. They're gone. So, Fate and Farouk, Farouk is out. Done and dusted. Alpha
Fate
Wolf
still
is
has the one
around
player,
in a boat. Yeah, he is in a boat. Currently in a boat somewhere. Like trying to rotate from Malibu under the bridge in a boat. That ain't good. I don't know how long. Oh my God. Blind dead shot. Meat shielding like a champion. As the M249 just... and the beautiful third party there from squad number 3 with the M16. Everyone sit down.
So they got real good in that fight, but now they need to clear out this red 3 stack that Team 17 is at. We have a grenade being cooked up right here. Could be a Michelin star one. Throws it through the window way.
There's another one.
Actually, yeah, there's another one. He gets his teammate. He's salty. So, man, this is not a good fight to be had.
Everyone is out now from Farouk's team and from Fate's team.
Wow.
Merm's team is the only one still up, and they are absolutely in the driver's seat. If they can pound through for a top place finish with a healthy dose of limbs, they are a good chance of taking this one out.
Oh, no. Number 13 just
Oh,
completely unaware that this off angle was here, that had already thrown a grenade to knock his teammate earlier. So Dabs down to only 2.
Dabs now, he's talking about doing extra training run this week after that performance. Squad number 17 coming in like the sea, getting wrecked there.
Well, the sea just evaporated because they are no longer on this map at all now. Now team number 3, they're just racking up the eliminations now at 9. 2 players left alive, and they're watching everybody run up from the beach.
2069 with next level OP 200 IQ strats is currently imitating a shark and just swimming around in the water and is dead set center circle. You can see him out there in the middle of the ocean just making top shelf plays.
He rented a yacht. He's taking his little yacht European Mediterranean vacation. He's just getting a good suntan as everyone else is fighting.
Bad.
And this is a terrible place for Merv.
That is a bad rotation. How are they still alive? Crispy Bacon, get your head down. You got no health.
A headshot.
Mervs, you got to lie down.
Okay, so not lit, only one left alive. Needs to go for some ultra revives ASAP. And Team 13, the blue zone was right on their back circle, coming in now right on the beaches of Milta. So everyone needs to come out of the city and into this new phase.
Yeah, not lit. They were really aggressive with that, going for
Yeah.
a whole. Oh, big grand from squad number 3 as well. That is the same third partier that cleared Quan Deadshot's squad. And that is it for Merm's team. They have finished, I think, 6.
Oh man, the bow. I'm so scared of using the bow for this exact
Me
reason
too.
that it
Me
blows
too.
up
Me
so
too.
easily. That was a great usage of laying prone and reducing your recoil and getting those shots on the UC.
2069 is the only person. Oh no, the purple squad number 5 have just tried. This circle is so wide open. It's just a beach,
Yes.
right? And 2069 is still in the circle, just swimming on his own. Again, the king of Pachinki is making OP plays, sitting in the water.
King of Pachinki, now the king of the 7 seas, you know, Triton
Yep.
out there. The creature
he
from
can't
the
help
deep
himself.
needing to
He's
ascend.
popped
Yeah.
out. He's popped out of the water, and now he's back in. He's just thirsted
He had
Luffy
to
up,
breathe a
taking
little
a
bit.
kill. Took a big deep breath, smacked him with a scar. Here comes Dab's YouTube, pumping and thumping on the way into what is an absolute cracker of a final circle. 4 teams left alive, 9 people. Monica, it's heating right up.
I mean, he's making eye contact with his little Shiba Inu, yeah, right? 2069 finally needs to come on out. Team 13, they're in a really tough spot because in the water like that, they can't shoot at anybody down into the water.
This is hilarious. I
What
can't
happened?
help it. It's making me laugh. He just keeps popping up and killing people. He's got another victim and he's back in the water. The sharks are
2069.
circling. Yep, that's right.
Let me
It's
spot
me,
on over
shark
here.
bait. It's me, shark bait. Is literally looking at a shark and he's
Uh-oh.
got him. He's got
Oh!
him. Go! The shark bait has taken out the shark. What a
Bushka.
beautiful, ironical twist.
You talked about him too much and drew too much
I
attention
did.
to him, and
I
then
did.
everyone
I
else
did.
found him out.
Well, shark bait had to take him. He was the bait. Here we go.
Yeah. Fish are friends, not food. But that's not what shark bait
Oh,
said.
well placed. What
I
a
mean,
name. Wonderful stuff.
So team number 3 here, Dabs. They really run out of time. However, they have a little bit more room into the circle.
There's a
than
ledge
other
on the
team.
left here. If they can get a knock there and maybe move. Oh, I don't know what they do. I don't know the play here.
Oh, that is a gift from heaven or a gift from
Isn't
the
it
pharaoh
just?
of this crate.
Do they knock the car out there? I don't think it's going to be in the next rotation. Do you just
Oh.
worry about this rotation? They're taking a second car. I love this play. They're in the they're in the passenger seat, so they can see through the car, and it's given them the opportunity to absolutely rip one there.
Man, there's no foliage though to hide behind, right? Like, you lay prone, you
this
can't really
is
hide
huge.
behind any grass.
This
It's
is
just
huge.
Clear sands though.
Massive plays there, but squad number
Wow.
3, lead fragger Buzz OP. He was in the
Come on,
passenger
Dab.
seat so he could see Dab. Clutch it up, Dab.
Oh!
Clutch it, Dabby. Clutch it,
Come on,
Dabby.
Dab. Get away
Shark
from the
bait
car,
on the
get shot,
reload.
you missed it!
Oh, massive, Dabs, massive. You beast. You absolute monster of rock and roll.
So-
What a great finish.
Before this ending, Dabs had 2 eliminations. So he got that last 3 eliminations in this circle and clutches off the win. I want to see that posted on socials. I really want to see this from Dabs POV because he really, really did clutch that one up.
That was great teamwork. Buzz OP taking the passenger seat, getting the overview and the smoke, putting them real low and just pressuring them. What a circle. Who wants to have a circle on a beach, Monica? That was horrible.
I mean, 2069 wanted the circle on the
he
beach.
was
He
fantastic.
clearly was very
Absolutely
comfortable
fantastic.
just, coming up and out of the water and shooting at everybody.
Absolutely fantastic. 2069. Clutch plays there, just loitering, basically like a shark, just hanging out in the edge of the waves at the top of the break and spanking him whenever he got a chance. Wonderful stuff.
I don't know sharks spanked people, but apparently you've seen it now
That's
here
right.
in
A little bit of
this
corporal
event.
punishment for the Sharks. Wowzers. What a great finish. What a great couple of circles. I mean, all those circles were really, really good. The first and the third were particularly tasty.
They I really, really just loved how much action there was, and because of all that action, I want to see the replay of this final match and just kind of analyze what happened.
Yeah, I agree. I strongly agree. Here we go. Look at it on the beach now.
Watch out.
This reload, the do I reload or not issue here with the MG3 is brutal. 990 rounds per minute. Do I blow the car up? No. I try. Got to go for the reload. Boom. Game over. Tough decisions to make from a tough player.
I think Dabs did really, really well, and hey, I'm getting shot at, play defensively like that switch, come back around the smoke, hide behind the car. He sees one of the players out in the open, gets that second knock, and then is getting shot at from that last player from the other team.
Yeah,
getting shot at, hits the deck, plays defensive again, waits for him to clear out his entire clip, and then stand up and get the last shots onto him. So I think Dabs I don't think he could have any better of an ending.
Cool under pressure. Very cool. Very cool there. Absolutely making good decision after good decision. And I mean, it was a tough break, but they used the vehicles and used the smokes. And that. I thought that crate was going to be in and they were going to be okay with it, but obviously it was right on the edge.
Yeah, the crate was it could have been a really big deciding factor. I think if it was a little bit further into the circle, that other team could have used that as a little end game hard cover, but unfortunately they had to keep going into the direction of Dab's team.
Yeah, and it's really tough, but Merms and Co, that crash they made on the beach, like it's literally feet and inches. If they crash other side of that little ridge, they're a full squad in a little divot in the beach. But because they went just a little too far out, they got massively third-partied as they were coming in. And that could have been the whole win for them. Like, they were the only squad still up who placed in the first two games.
I think because they were coming from across the road way further, they didn't have any information of the beach side, so they didn't know that one other team was still behind them. If that team, further down the waterway wasn't, I think it was team 13, team 11, I think was their number.
Team 13. Team 13. Yeah.
If they weren't there, Merms would have been in a perfect position because they would have been able to prevent Dabs from coming in.
They were in a horrible spot too. Like they had no choice. It's like 13 is like there is no cover here. We have like 200 meters of open sand to get to the circle. Like, what about it? Tough gig for everybody.
Well, this entire event has been really, really eventful, Bushka, and we're just waiting on the winners, the scores, and tell you guys who won the big cash prizes of a ton of UC tonight. What were some of your most memorable moments from any of the games?
Samantha dropping on top of the bridge was hilarious. That was absolutely brilliant. And the fact that not only did she drop up on top of the bridge, but she got revived up there as well. And then having like 7 squads on that bridge trying to rotate in, priceless. Absolutely priceless.
I think it was kind of funny how we had the Guardians, right? Which normally shouldn't be that hard to defeat. But we had 2 instances out of the 6 that the teams were not able to defeat the Guardian, and the Guardian was able to wipe them out, defend his platform up on top.
Yeah,
so we only had like
a little bit of pressure.
I only had a 66% success rate with the Guardian and taking the fight.
Yep, and Dab actually, I think, won the most kills in that round. Oh no, he was the finisher, final elimination. The all-out 13 for ZR Dream, 13 defeats. That's huge. 13 is a big number of elims.
Man, it's I think these events, it's really cool to get involvement from the players, from the community, and watching this and having those really big cool prizes. And every time we do the events, I think just everyone wants to be super involved. So I'm really excited to see kind of the next event. What are the next modes coming out in PUBG Mobile? Because this one was a really great event to add to the game.
Yeah, I love it. Recall towers, lots and lots of people coming back and getting involved. They've really looked at it and changed the game's like core mechanics in a way that is super positive for the game, which I think is good. Always a big fan of that. And I love the fact that a lot of the people that you're seeing in this aren't professional players too. I mean, Dav's a YouTube bloke like me, just getting out there doing his best. He's not winning scrims, and he really came up with the goods there. Just super impressed with a lot of the teams. despite them not being like big names.
I think I really appreciate like Brazen, who is involving his community, you know, taking people that he has met through this game and joining him on his team to play here. We have Merms. I know some of her teammates were also members of her community too. So I like having these kind of content creators or influencers in PUBG Mobile able to, you know, give opportunities for people who may not be able to join these events and coming and playing in this really fun lobby.
Yeah, absolutely. Crackerjack stuff. I'd love to know what happened to Farouk's squad there.
What happened?
The tail end of Fate's team getting wrecked. Alpha, I looked across and I had Alpha on the iPad screen next to me. And I looked across and he was like 300 meters outside the circle in a boat in the middle of the bay, just churning water, desperately trying to get in while people were firing at him for all angles. I was like, this is desperation at its
How
best.
did he go out?
In the boat, like never made it. Like it was
the blue zone?
Yeah, no, I don't know if it was the blue zone or someone limbed him, but I just glanced across and he was in a boat under fire doing about 70 across from the Malibu point under the bridge. So it wasn't looking healthy. The circle wasn't just in the water, it was on the other side of the bridge as well. So
I feel like anything involving this eastern bridge on Orango, nobody looks healthy. You know, you end up on the bridge, you get stuck there, and just can't win.
Flipper was another great one. Seeing Mr. X flip, just he's only got one direction and one speed, just flat out into a wall. I'm going to crash. If I see a compound, I'm going to crash it. Good luck to everyone else in the team. And I think we've got the results. Okay. So, Monica, do you want to announce?
Well, I'll announce a third one first, guys. So we saw really great, consistent performances, right? And the team that got third place is Team Merm. So they did really consistent first game and second game. And the third one, they went out a little bit too early. I think they had an opportunity to take first or second, but just couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, big surprise that. And number 2 was Dab's team. Big jump in the rankings to get up there into second place. And in a huge surprise, really, because, you know, well, number 1, Monica, take it away.
Number 1, I mean, we were expecting a whole different team after the first game, right? But team first place is Team Fate with a huge number of eliminations, and we don't see Team Farouk's team anywhere in the top 3 standing.
No, big surprises there. So they actually got knocked out well and truly before.
Wow.
And I think that boat work from Alpha Wolf, getting across and just hanging in by the skin of their teeth, got them into that second place finish, because both Farouk and Alpha and Fates, they were all down. That one squad member who just hung out and clinged on to them like a limpet got him there. That was wonderful stuff. Team Fate, well done.
Like, I'm the last one, but don't count me out yet, because I can still get some good placement points for my team. So really just congratulations to these 3 teams and all of these teams for playing in this event.
Yeah, well done. Well, thank you very much for having us, boys and girls, coming into your hearts and minds. Monica and I are having a great time. Monica, thank you for casting with me. I really enjoyed it. And keep the good work up. Go for the cats there in the background. They deserve more time on air as well.
Well, maybe I'll get a cat in game just to kind of represent them as well and let them kind of play the game with me too. But I had such a great time. As always, BushCon, this event, of course, is always very, very fun to do with you.
Yeah, that's us. That's us done. Ancient Secret, Gifts of the Guardian. Thanks to the production team, everyone here, everyone who played. Look after yourselves. Stay safe on the battlefield. And until next time, bye for now.